Brimo here, and welcome to another episode of Brimo's Old Farts and Friends. I've got my precious little Winnie Lee here. Unfortunately, we found out today that Winnie Lee is very, very sick. She has an enlarged liver, an enlarged spleen, got some gallbladder stones, some nodules, I believe either on her spleen or on her liver, possible beginnings of kidney failure, and her heart has also got some stuff going on, and a little bit of an enlarged heart and some other stuff going on. So unfortunately, I just got that news today, and it's been hard. I thought I'd talk about that just a little bit before I get started in this episode. I promise this episode is going to be a lot more uplifting than that. I just heard the news today, so I thought I'd share that with you guys. I appreciate anybody listening and anybody that cares to give us some well wishes and prayers. We absolutely appreciate that. And Rogue's butt is in the background if you're watching the camera. But today we're actually going to talk about adopting pets for Christmas, or giving pets as gifts for Christmas, whichever you prefer. I don't know what I'm going to title this yet. We'll see what happens when I actually roll this thing out. But I really wanted to discuss this since we're so close to Christmas. Christmas is less than a week away. It's crazy. It's almost here. The holiday season is upon us. Ready or not, we're making it happen. Forgive me if I cough a lot during this episode. I've got like a cold or something going on. I'm fighting, so all sorts of stuff happening today, but that's okay because I'm still here. I still want to get this episode out because this is a topic that I feel very, very strongly about, especially since the holidays are around the corner. So let's just get down to it. So adopting animals as pets. So for Christmas, or giving pets as gifts for Christmas, I am not necessarily opposed to adopting a pet for Christmas, or any time of the year for that matter. I very much want every homeless animal to find a home, no matter what time of the year it is. With that being said, what I am opposed to is for parents adopting or buying puppies from breeders or pet stores that promote puppy mills. Of course, that's always not a good thing for me. Always will oppose that. But also, parents even going to a shelter and adopting a puppy for a kid and thinking that the child, depending on how old the child is going to be fully responsible and actually going to take care of the puppy, because that is not necessarily the case. Now, this is obviously dependent on the child and the parent. You know your child best, and I'm not saying don't ever do that because that would be stupid. Again, I want every animal to have a home. What I am saying is that please calculate and assess what it's going to take care of this animal, whether you adopt a puppy or an older dog. But as we see a lot of puppies being adopted for Christmas, and a few months later, they're being dumped at shelters because the parents don't understand that children are not always responsible and won't necessarily do everything it takes in order to take care of this animal. Puppies are a lot of work, and I don't think that people realize that. Oh, they're really cute. Let's put it under the tree. Let's put a little bow on it, yada, yada. Yes, that's all very cute and things like that. But this puppy is going to piss and poop all over your house. They do not know that they need to go potty outside. They are going to chew things. They are not going to know how to walk on a leash. They are going to need shots. They are going to need food and water and constantly, have supervision. Well, not constantly have supervision, but when they're puppies, you definitely don't want to leave them alone for too long because they can get into stuff. Just like babies. Puppies are babies with 4 legs. Just think of it like that. They need a lot of care. They're going to pee, they're going to poop, they're going to eat. They're going to go about, their days being crazy puppies, because that's what puppies do. They're puppies. And children don't always understand, that they need to constantly take care of them. Kids, they're kind of like, time bombs. They're like crazy and energetic and like they get bored with things easily and they're forgetful. They can only focus on like one thing at a time. They're not going to remember, oh, every day I need to get up and feed the dog. I need to get up and take the dog out. And so parents, you know, they get kind of frustrated and think, I thought my kid was going to take care of this animal. Now I'm taking care of this animal and I don't want to take care of this animal. So what happens? The dog, puppy, gets taken to the shelter or the Humane Society or a rescue or something like that. And now it has to find a new home and it's not as cute anymore. It might still be a puppy, but it's not as little as it was. It's not as cute anymore. And it's harder to find it a home now. And this could have been possibly, you know, prevented if the parents made the right assessment about whether or not they were ready to have a pet and realized that they were the ones that were predominantly going to be taking care of the animal. But if you have an extremely responsible child, my wife was an extremely responsible child. She tells me things that she would do as a kid and I'm just like, what? Because I was not a responsible child. But if you have a responsible child that does their chores without being asked, that is asking you what can they do to help around the house, that takes care of their things, that isn't losing things, that is very responsible, and you trust that they will take care of this puppy and they are ready, yes, go to a shelter or a rescue and adopt either a puppy or an older dog. I don't care what age, go adopt an animal and bring them into your family because you have a responsible kid. You're like 1 in a million. You've like won the lotto. Yes, go do it. Go do it. Go adopt an animal. And even if you're an adult and you're thinking about getting a puppy for yourself or an adult dog, any age animal, if you want to adopt an animal for Christmas, do it. This is a wonderful time to bring an animal into your home. You can go take really cute Christmas card pictures. My wife and I just took Christmas card pictures last week and they came out super cute. All 6 of our dogs took a picture with Santa, and of course we were in there too. It was amazing. If you follow me on Facebook or Instagram, you can check the picture out at Brimo Morales. Check it out. It's cute. We're cute. Not gonna lie. You can do so many fun things. You can take cute pictures. You can show off on Instagram and everything. Look at my cute dog. But of course, be responsible. If you are ready for that kind of responsibility, do it. By all means, go out and adopt a dog. But remember, it takes a lot of care, no matter what age of dog you're going to get. Every dog is going to need food bowls. They're going to need food. They're going to need water. They're going to need leashes, collars, harnesses. They're going to need potentially a crate, depending on if you want to crate train them or not. They're going to need, you know, maybe some doggy shampoo so you can give them a bath every now and again. Maybe a toothbrush. Some people like to brush their dog's teeth. I highly recommend it. I have seniors and one of our dog's teeth just smells terrible. I love him so much, but his teeth smell terrible. And maybe it could have been prevented if whoever had him, you know, before us had taken care of his teeth. You're also going to have to pay for the vet. You're going to have to pay for shots every year and exams every year just to make sure that they're doing okay. Just like we need to go to the doctor like once a year, animals need to go to the doctor like once a year just to make sure that everything's going good, especially if you adopt an older dog. I love the seniors. I will advocate for the seniors as long as I live, as long as I breathe, because we all know the point of this podcast is to educate you guys, but also help raise money for the senior dog rescue I want to open up here in San Antonio, Texas. So I am all for adopting senior dogs. I mean, look at little Winnie here. She's about to be like 16 or she's about 16. And she is the apple of my eye. I absolutely love this dog. I am like devastated that she is so sick right now. And we're going to do everything that we can to make the rest of her life as comfortable and happy as possible. Because I just love this dog so much. She brought so much joy into my life. It'll be 2 years that we adopted her in February. And I am just so thankful for her and all of our babies, all of our senior babies. They're wonderful. They bring so much joy to our lives. I love them, love, love, love them. And I'm so happy that we adopted them from the shelter. So if you want love, by all means, Christmas is a great time to go adopt a new pet. As long as you prepare yourself, do the research, see what it's going to cost, see what the adoption fee is going to cost, depending on where you're adopting them from. They can vary from the shelter to the Humane Society to different rescue groups. It varies. It can be anywhere from like $10 all the way up to $250, $500, depending on, like I said, again, who you're adopting from. Some rescues are just so small that they depend heavily on their adoption fees, and that's why they might be a little bit more. But try not to let that dissuade you. If you can swing it, by all means, please. If not, go to a shelter, because average is like maybe $50 to adopt. Well, sometimes they have specials as well. I know the Humane Society was running some specials between now and Christmas. When we adopted Sunny, they were doing seniors for $7. So his adoption fee was $7, and we paid, I don't know, maybe like 10 to 12 for the shots that he had to have before he left. So we maybe spent like $20, and that was awesome. Bowser I adopted for free because I actually worked at an adoption center and employees could adopt certain dogs for free, and so I adopted him for free, and I love that little boy. I love all my babies, all of my babies. Absolutely go adopt. If you have someone in your life that you know for sure they want a dog, you know, you have the perfect dog for them. It's always good. It's fun to do surprises for your loved ones, and I am all for it, but it's also important that they are able to kind of choose what dog or cat they want to adopt. Because as much as you want it to work out with a dog you may have fallen in love with, they might not be a match for them. So what you can do at some places as well is sponsor an adoption fee. Pay in advance and say, hey, I am going to pay an adoption fee for a dog. I don't know which one my loved one wants just yet, but I'm going to pay the adoption fee first. We're going to bring him in. Or you can buy a gift card at some places. My old work had gift cards that you could purchase and put towards an adoption fee. And so when they gave it to their loved one for Christmas, they could come in and actually, you know, pick out which dog or cat that they wanted to adopt and take them home. And their adoption fee was sponsored by their loved one. And it's a beautiful thing. Yes, everybody wants to wake up in the morning to a box full of puppies, but it's even more fulfilling when you can actually walk into a shelter, pick out the dog that you want that's been waiting for who knows how long, and bring them home. Because I tell you, they are just so happy and grateful, and you just get to watch their little personalities come out. It's such an amazing, amazing experience. I love animals, and I love that. Like, those were some of the happiest days of my life when I could go bring home the babies. Oh my gosh, when I adopted Winnie, that was like one of the happiest days of my life. Aside from getting married, I love my wife very much. This is definitely like a close second or third, because I was so excited. I couldn't even wait till after work or one more day, because I wanted, you know, to adopt my baby so bad. And I was just beaming all day. I was like, this is the best day ever. I don't even care that I'm at work right now because my dog's here and I have this beautiful new dog. And she's brought so much joy into my life these past 2 years. And I hope that she stays around a little bit longer, because I would love to spend even more time with her. So by all means, if you want to adopt a dog for the holidays, or a cat, or a bunny, whatever, if you rescue, I don't care what you're doing. Like, it's freaking awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Adoption is one of the most amazing things that you can do. I really believe that, and I'm very passionate about it. I'm very passionate about animal welfare, animal rescue, and about finding animals homes so that they don't have to stay in the shelter or even be put to sleep for no good reason, you know? Like, they get pretty filled up around this part of the year, and then again after the new year, because like I said, the parents will adopt a puppy and then it won't work out, and so they'll take them to the shelter. So please adopt if you can. Please adopt. Make some animal in a shelter extremely happy to have you and to be in your home and to be a part of your family, because you're going to get fulfillment. They're going to get fulfillment. Everybody's gonna be happy. It's a season of giving, so give an animal a home this Christmas if you can. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I love you. I hope you have an amazing Christmas with your family. If I don't see you before New Year's, have an amazing New Year's, and may God bless you, and may all of your Christmas wishes and dreams come true. Keep saving lives. I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks so much for tuning in to another episode of Brimo's Old Farts and Friends. Don't forget to subscribe here on YouTube, hit the bell notification so you see when new videos come out. I love you guys. If you want to connect, find us at patreon.com/BrimoTheCoolest. I'm raising money for the senior dog rescue I'm going to start. Love you guys. See you later.